And now, News Channel 10's 24/7 local weather first alert forecast.
Well, happy Sunday to everybody out there. A gorgeous Sunday in the works for today. Comfortable temperatures, mostly sunny skies, and calm winds as well. Winds only at about 5 to 10 miles per hour. Temperatures today building into the low to mid 80s. Probably a few degrees warmer than what we saw yesterday, but still not a hot day by any means. In fact, we're right around where we should be for this time of year. Got about 83 or 84 degrees for an average high this time of year. As for tonight, just another generally nice night. Probably not as cool as what we woke up to earlier this morning. Got a low of about 60 degrees in Amarillo. Temperatures pretty similar across the area. Partly cloudy skies. Winds do look to pick up a little bit tonight, though. That'll be the reason that we're not quite as cool going into Sunday night. Now for tomorrow, probably partly cloudy during the first half of the day. Then we could see a couple of isolated thunderstorms develop later in the day. Probably not all that widespread in coverage. That's why I only gave about a 20% chance. But a few people could see a little bit of a downpour late in the day tomorrow. Winds picking up out of the southwest at about 10 to 20 miles per hour. And a couple of these storms could pack a little bit of a punch. You see a nice little bullseye right over the central part of the Texas Panhandle, Amarillo, Borger, Pampa included. Still not a super severe outbreak expected, but a couple of the storms could be a little bit strong. We're watching Tuesday more toward the east for the potential of some strong storms. A lot of instability that's going to build into the area over toward the east, but just like for tomorrow, probably not all that widespread of a coverage in those storms. Just the storms that do form might be a bit strong. So 7-day supercast, as things are looking right now, you heard me talk about yesterday, we're watching the end of the week for a little bit of an active setup. As things are looking right now, not looking as likely, looking like a little bit of a drier setup. Looks like that southwest wind is going to take over the area as it's looking right now. Now that forecast could change, and we'll keep you guys updated on that. But for tomorrow and Tuesday, given a 20 to 30% chance of those storms in the area. Wednesday looking dry, end of the week looking mostly dry. Again, that could change. And temperatures not really all that much of an outlier. Maybe hitting 90 on Tuesday, but other than that, sticking steady in the mid to upper 80s really for the entire week.